The Unisa Poetry Society is hosting the annual 67 Poems for Freedom for Mandela Day. They're doing this in collaboration with Freedom Park. The event's theme is freedom, what it means after 23 years. Poet and publisher Nkateko Masinga is here to tell us more. A very good morning to you, Nkateko, and thank you so much for joining us. Why was it important that you took part in this initiative?
For me, good morning. For me, freedom has always been an important concept to talk about, because I can only ever talk about freedom from the perspective of Black womanhood. So to participate in an event like this and to hear perspectives from other people and what freedom means to them, I feel is really important. And also just the message of what this event is about, because in 2008, the late Nelson Mandela handed over the baton to us. He said that now it's in our hands to take it forward. And that's when the United Nations decided to declare the 18th of July as Nelson Mandela Day. So that's why we're doing the 67 Poems for Freedom in the same way that other people do 67 Minutes for Mandela. So I felt that it was a worthy initiative.
And you say you can only speak about freedom from a Black woman's perspective. Tell us about what freedom means to you today.
The fact that Black women can't leave their houses without the fear of abduction means that I'm not free. And until it's safe for everyone to walk around freely, to do what they have to do on a daily basis without the fear of abduction, without the fear of intimidation, I don't feel that we are free, and I don't feel free. I don't feel safe in this country at this point, and I feel that it's important to tell the truth, and it's important to speak my truth, and that's one of the things that I'm going to be talking about at the event on the 18th.
Speaking of one of the things that you'll be talking about at the event on the 18th, will you be reciting a poem? And if so, can you just give us a little bit of a teaser in terms of what we can expect?
All right. So this poem is called The Sin in My Blackness, and it's in my first book. My blackness is red sirens. Gunshots 2 blocks from your block of flats. Women on the street in their gowns screaming, "What happened? What happened?" My blackness mimics tragedy in small towns. My blackness cannot be contained. You tried all those years ago and failed. Look, your hands are stained. My blackness is flashing lights, red tape outside your house, orange cones on the road that leads to reconciliation. But you walk here and find me waiting, burdened with the weight of waiting. But you never come close enough, and so I have to ask, does my blackness offend you? The color of my skin, the texture of my hair, do these things offend you? Do they make you question what God was trying to do when He created me as opposed to you? And when we meet, does my blackness earn me a frown, or worse, a half-hearted, lopsided smile that lasts for a while and then disappears? For years, I struggled with my blackness too. I tried to make alterations to it, the way you do when you change my name from Nkateko to Kate. I tried to hide my hair. I plaited it tightly against my scalp like a forced hug, and I covered it with hair that looks like yours. Soft, straight, sleek, and sinless. And then I realized that your mistake is not that you do not look like me, but that you showed me the sin in my blackness.
Snaps fingers. Nkateko Masinga, thank you very much for your time this morning, and your blackness is magic. We do appreciate you reciting that poem for us.